Do you only have a limited amount of time with your kids? And somehow in that tiny window, you're supposed to feed them, satisfy their ever-changing appetite, and then return them to your co-parent without them announcing, "Dinner was yucky again." Then you're in the right spot. Welcome back to Dinner with Dads, the only cooking show where the only thing more frequent than the recipes are the apologies. Today we're going to make a complex meal in a very limited time because apparently we didn't have enough stress already. When my divorce was in the early stages, I didn't have my kids overnight. I only had them for a few hours. And in those few hours, I had to nap the baby, homeschool the other one, feed them 2 meals, drive them an hour back to their mom's house, and somehow wedge in fun dad time. Welcome to Mission Impossible. Burnt out shell of a person, dad edition. For me, it was important that I didn't fail. I felt that if I could keep cooking healthy meals for my kids, maybe they'd feel some sort of normal. But how do you cook anything on a time limit? Easy. Preparation. And also Preparation H, because stress hits everywhere. Let the countdown begin. Today we're making lasagna. It seems complex because it is, but it can be prepared before you're with your kids. So you make the heavy emotional, life-draining work when nobody's watching, and then you slide it into the oven later like you're a competent adult who's got their life together. Much like my emotions. By layering the meal ahead of time, we can have it ready to go. No microwave, no drive-through, and no insanity. Well, slightly less insanity. Here's the thing about cooking under extreme time pressure. It's all about illusions. You want your kids to believe, "Wow, Dad made lasagna," not, "Dad prepped this last night while scrolling on the internet."
Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. Add the lasagna noodles and cook according to package directions, but we do want it to be al dente. Drain, rinse under cold water, and then set aside. While the pasta is boiling, in a large skillet or cast iron, brown the beef, sausage, onion, and garlic over medium-high heat until no pink remains. Drain any fat. Stir in the pasta sauce, tomato paste, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of salt, and a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. Simmer uncovered over medium heat for 5 minutes or until slightly thickened. Taste and season with additional salt if necessary. In a separate medium bowl, combine mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, ricotta cheese, freshly chopped parsley, 1 egg, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Spread 1 cup of the meat sauce on the bottom of your pan. Top it with 3 lasagna noodles. Layer with 1 cup of the ricotta cheese mixture and 1 cup of meat sauce. Repeat this process 2 more times, noodles, cheese, meat, and finish with 3 noodles topped with the remaining sauce. Cover with foil and bake for 45 minutes. Remove the foil and sprinkle the top of the lasagna with the remaining mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese. Bake uncovered for an additional 15 minutes or until browned and bubbly. Broil for 2 to 3 minutes if desired. Rest for at least 15 minutes before cutting so that it has a chance to firm up.
This is the only cooking show where the countdown timer is also the custody timer. So there you go. A meal that looks impressive, is totally homemade, and buys you extra time with your family without losing your mind. The kids are fed, no one cried, out loud anyways. And if the kids tell their mom, "Dad made real lasagna," you say, "Absolutely, nailed it." Don't mention any meltdowns, the timer, or the Preparation H. Because some secrets are the glue of parenthood, and also the reason therapy exists. See you next time on Dinner with Dads, where we cook fast, love hard, and do our best with the time we get.